Hello students, welcome to Chandrakant Patil Public School online class for the year 2020 and 2021. Subject Social Science, classes 7th and 8th. This is my 4th video and today's topic is Human Rights. Learning outcomes are Introduction, Human Rights meaning, Human Rights and the Indian Constitution, difference between fundamental rights and human rights, institutions protecting the human rights. First, coming to introduction, the concept of human rights has developed along with the growth of civilization. Here, civilization is nothing but an advanced stage of social development. This is essential for the peaceful living, coexistence and development of human beings. So, human rights are essential for the development of human beings. Rights are the building blocks of the democracy. Renowned political thinker, here renowned is nothing but famous. So a famous political thinker, H.J. Lasky, declares that a nation can be identified through its human rights. Human rights enable everyone to lead a life of dignity. Enables is nothing but helps. So these human rights help everyone to lead a life of dignity. Hence, the UNO, that is United Nations Organization, has declared the human rights and has said it is the duty of the state to protect the human rights. Next, coming to human rights meaning. Human rights are essential for every human being to lead a life of dignity. Human rights are conducive to universal development of human beings. Conducive means contributing. It means that human rights are contribute towards the universal development of human beings. Next, coming to human rights and the Indian Constitution. The Declaration of Human Rights by the UNO is discussed in the preamble and fundamental rights part of the Constitution. So here preamble is nothing but an introduction or opening statement in the Constitution. In preamble, equality, fraternity and freedom are discussed. So already you know what is equality. So fraternity is nothing but all are one and friendly. And about the freedom are discussed. This is discussed in the part 3 of the Constitution from Articles 12 to 35 under Fundamental Rights. So here articles are nothing but the clauses in the legal document. So this is discussed, that is about the human rights is discussed in the part 3 of the Constitution, that is from Articles 12 to 35 under the Fundamental Rights. There were 7 fundamental rights in the original Constitution. Later, by the 44th Amendment of the Constitution in 1978, the right to property was taken out of the fundamental rights and included under Article 300A as the constitutional right. So, in the previous class, I said you what is the meaning of amendment. Hence, there are 6 fundamental rights now. About these 6 fundamental rights, I briefly explained in the previous class. By the 86th Amendment of the Constitution, according to Article 21A, education has been made a right in 2002. It means according to the 86th Amendment, that is the changes made in the Constitution, and according to the Article 21A, education has been made as a right in the year 2002. According to this, government has to provide free and compulsory education to the children from 6 to 14 ages. Now coming to difference between fundamental rights and human rights. Human rights are universal in nature and are necessary for the holistic development of human beings. Here holistic is nothing but overall or whole development. So these human rights are universal and they are necessary for the overall development of the human beings. These uphold the dignity of human beings. Their violations are not protected by the court of laws. It means that if anyone breaks these rules, so these are not protected by the court of laws. The fundamental rights are ensured by the Constitution. It means that fundamental rights are guaranteed by the Constitution. Their violations are addressed by the Supreme Court and High Court. So if anyone try to violate these fundamental rights, they can be addressed or questioned by the Supreme Court and the High Courts. The fundamental rights are specific in nature and are protected by the constitutional law. Now, institutions protecting the human rights. National Human Rights Commission. National Human Rights Commission is a constitutional body. It was established through legislation in the Parliament in the year 1993. State Human Rights Commission. As per the Human Rights Law 1993, the State Human Rights Commissions are established at state levels. So these take up the human rights violation cases. Other institutions are National Commission for Scheduled Caste, National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Backward Classes, National Commission for Women, and National Commission for Minorities. By this we have completed today's session, children. Hope you all have understood the concept. So this is your worksheet number 4, children. So here you have fill in the blanks and next bit is answer the following questions. You have to complete this worksheet and preserve it in a file. Thank you all, children. Have a good day.